You know, one of the most incredible blessings that I've received in the past 46 years of my work in the world of personal growth has been to interview and to spend time with some of the most incredible teachers of the world. I mean, I could go through a list right now. I'm not going to bore you, but there's been so many individuals, very high profile, very low profile, but all of them had something magical to teach me. And Maharishi Mahesh Yogi is probably one of my most special memories of an individual that completely changed my life in the shortest period of time possible. Now, people say that all the time, right? But I mean, I have so much proof of how incredibly powerful, beautiful, loving, kind, and what an amazing teacher Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was. For those who don't know the name, he's the founder of Transcendental Meditation. Transcendental Meditation is one of the few forms of the meditation that our U.S. government put millions of dollars studying its effectiveness, and every study that they came out of was powerful in the favor of transcendental meditation. But I can remember a couple times that we experienced just radical changes in our conversations. And one of them happened around 1996. I was interviewing him for a syndicated radio show they had at the time. It was the 40th anniversary of transcendental meditation, and the only media host that he chose to celebrate the 40th anniversary of transcendental meditation was David Essel. We were blown away. Now, I had been a part of his organization, meaning I'd gone through the training and I had been helping other people understand the power of transcendental meditation since 1986. But 1996 comes and it's the 40th anniversary and we were blown away and, of course, jumped all over it, right? But here's the most magical thing. He was an incredible teacher and he called me out in some loving ways. And when we were on a break, a commercial break, he said to me, you really love positive thinking and affirmations, David. Tell me more. And I just went into this short thing and he said, tell me your favorite affirmation. And I said, oh my God, Maharishi, I've been saying this since 1980. I am David Essel, a child of God, happy, healthy, and sober today. And I had a big smile on my face and he says, is all of that true? And all of it was true. I was a child of God. I was happy and healthy and all that kind of stuff. But I wasn't sober. And I couldn't believe that in my own affirmation, I'm saying I'm sober. And when he said, is everything you're saying true? I said, yes, I was lying. I'm David Essel, a child of God, happy, healthy, and sober today. I'm David Essel, a child of God, happy, healthy, and sober today. I was saying that for 15 years, and it was never true until that year. And that's when everything changed. When he said, as long as your affirmations are based on fact, keep going. If they're not based on fact, change the part of the affirmation that isn't quite true. Redo it. And you'll be moving ahead so much faster. He was one of the greatest motivations to change my life. I had been teaching the law of attraction. I've been teaching all these things that are not factual, as a matter of fact. There's so much more to the law of attraction than just affirmations, right? He just woke me up in the most beautiful way. We go back into the interview. He was stunning. He was incredible. I would ask him a question like, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here? And he would give this very esoterical answer in a short period of time. And I'd say, Maharishi, can we slow down? And he'd start giggling and I'd start giggling. And I'd say, can you give me a story to explain that? Because he was so deep. His normal conversations were outrageously deep. And then he'd tell this simple story that made everything made sense. If you have never looked into transcendental meditation, I highly recommend you do. You can go through a multiple day training. You can go and talk to them. You can find in your area, just Google transcendental meditation certification teachers in your area. You may be able, if there's no one in your area, you might be able to find one close to you and connect with them there. It is so worth it. Since 1987 to today, I've been doing transcendental meditation. I do other forms of meditation as well for different reasons, but he was incredible. He was humble. He was kind. You would have no idea that he had incredibly impressed and changed the lives of millions of people. He was just so incredibly humble, like so many of these magical teachers are. Check into it, okay? Listen, I'm also offering, because the world is so crazy, everyone a free 20-minute session on the phone to go after a goal or to release a challenge, whatever is going through your life. I'd love to help you out. Just go to the website below, davidessel.com or talkdavid.com. Send a little email through the Contact Us button. My team will take care of the rest. We'll have 20 minutes on the phone, and we can do a lot in 20 minutes. And then the other thing is we have 5 of our top-selling books absolutely free at the website. Go and take advantage of it now. And if you're not into meditation, start to explore, start to look into it for its mental health benefits, its physical health benefits, its spiritual health benefits, its relationship health benefits. It affects every area of our life. And if you don't do TM and you do a different one, that's fine. But let's do it. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.